I think we all deserve a second chance in life. There are people who committed crimes who were able to turn their lives around. It takes a lot of self-reflection and brutal honesty to manage that big change of heart. This story is not that. In today's video, we'll be talking about a man who refuses to grow, and actually, he was really skinny and started taking steroids only to later blame them for his bad behavior. Everyone is wrong but him. What did steroids do? Made him try to end someone's life but failed because he's an idiot, thank God. Then got married a bunch of times and was awful, and his band tried to put up with him until they couldn't anymore. Oh, and he's an animal. But before we continue, if you like digging into bizarre beliefs, hoaxes, controversies, and overall entitled people ruining their lives, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Tim Lambesis was born on November 21st of 1980. He is the founding member and lead vocalist of As I Lay Dying, a metalcore band formed in San Diego in 2000. I understand the stereotype that metal music has in a lot of people. They hear screeching and chug it as devil stuff. But As I Lay Dying is one of many bands with deep and spiritual lyrics. I mean, they are or were all Christian. Tim wrote wonderful songs using his faith, and although he always said the band wasn't a religious one, they were considered a Christian metal band. They were so big, and Ocean Between Us, their 2007 album, hit 8 on the Billboard charts, and the band was nominated for a Grammy for their song Nothing Left.
Everything's coming up Millhouse!
Until it wasn't. Behind the scenes, things were unraveling, and it all exploded in 2013. Tim married his first wife, Megan, in 2004, with whom he adopted 3 kids. They separated in 2012 and later divorced, and the split was not amicable. According to court documents, Tim thought Megan was going to wipe his bank account clean and alienate his kids from him. He became quite paranoid about it. Between April and May of 2013, Tim started telling the people at the gym, and honestly, anybody who wanted to listen, he wanted his wife dead.
Dum 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 dum.
As normal people would, they were very concerned about those comments, so they went to the police for some help. And they got it. An undercover detective snuck into Tim's view and offered his services as a hitman. They set up a date to meet at a bookstore where Tim gave the detective a photo of Megan, the security code of the house, her car description, and drawings of his house, with all the exits and rooms. Oh, and Tim also gave $1,000 as an incentive. A down payment, if you must. The detective had quite a stack of evidence against Dummy here, but I guess the more the merrier, right? So he asked, "Do you want her dead?" To which he responded, "Yes, I do." And destroy his freedom by continuing. "Just to clarify, sir, I do want her dead."
Dum 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 dum.
On May 7, 2013, Tim was detained while he was shopping and later charged with soliciting murder. Tim pleaded not guilty. A lot of evidence against him, I know. But he claimed he wasn't thinking right because he was taking too many steroids. Those damn tiny balls, am I right? But later changed it back to guilty in February of 2014. In May of that year, Tim was sentenced to 6 years in prison, putting an unfortunate hiatus to As I Lay Dying, a band that suffered greatly because of Tim's antics. I mean, before this happened, the band was already a revolving door of musicians who would leave the band because of issues related to Tim. But still, people believed in him and wanted the band to continue, so the band members who remained waited until further notice. Tim issued a public apology in December of 2016 while still in prison. He wanted people to know he admitted what he did and there was no defense for it. He took responsibility and claimed he lost his faith as one of the reasons he wanted his marriage to end in such a violent way. He seemed honest and actually sorry about what transpired. That's why people, not all, but people, gave him a second chance once he was released on December 17 of 2016. In 2018, As I Lay Dying was revived. People were excited about it, and although the fans were unsure about continuing their support, Tim wasn't the only member of the band. The rest were amazing musicians who deserve to express themselves through music. Separate the artist from the art type of conundrum. And Tim was in his redemption arc, so why not? Tim married Amanda Dubourg in 2017 but divorced in 2020. Later, he met and married singer and bodybuilder Danny Ciara in 2022. And this is where the horror started back again. Between 2024 and 2025, Tim had a cluster of controversies, starting with allegations about him being abusive towards Danny. She refuted those comments with an Instagram post.
I want to make it unequivocally clear that these allegations are completely false. My husband has never caused harm to me in this matter, and I am deeply saddened by the unfounded rumors that have emerged during this challenging time for his band. There has never been an incident that warrants such accusations. We have had our relationship issues like any other couples, but nothing to the degree of domestic violence or what is being portrayed online.
But the rumors continue, until videos were leaked of Tim acting like a gigantic toddler, having a violent temper tantrum and tormenting his wife with his irrational behavior.
Do you care about me? Do you care about me at all, Danny? Do you care about me at all, Danny?
Stop.
I need fucking love.
You need to stop.
I need fucking love.
Can you stop?
I need fucking love. I need fucking love. I need fucking love. I need fucking love.
Stop. Stop.
I need fucking
What do you expect me to do, you psycho?
Just tell me that you don't mean what you think. That you fucking... That you care more about your husband than you do
Quiet.
fucking... I need fucking love, Danny. I can't fucking take this. I can't fucking take this. I can't. The car's gonna fucking. I need love. Help!
Tim!
Somebody help!
What the hell is that?
There's another video that I will not show where he kicks his dog.
I will no longer stay silent out of fear of Tim. The lies being told by him in his last statement and in this recent podcast are deliberate attempts to cover up the truth and play the victim, using typical Darvo tactics. Tim has continuously tried to intimidate me, bribe me, and beg me to sign an NDA in our marriage settlement stating that I will never publicly talk about him, so that the truth will be buried when our divorce is finalized, which are all recorded conversations. I also have recorded phone calls from Tim a week ago, rationalizing and explaining why he thinks we should get back together. The abusive, cheating, narcissistic will try to destroy your life and your name with lies before you can shine light on the truth. I am done being silent.
Later, his band members, the guys who believed in him and stood by his side after that heartfelt apology about him changing his ways, they made a post about the future of the band.
I jumped into the As I Lay Dying camp with full knowledge of the heightened dramatic history, but had a drive to just play great music with great friends. Unfortunately, my personal morals have recently been tested to a breaking point, and it's now the saddest ending to what could have been the greatest second chance for this band.
With recent events, including the departure of band members and the cancellation of our European tour ahead of a new album release, it's clear we're in a difficult and serious situation. Simply put, recent actions have shown that As I Lay Dying no longer offers a healthy or safe environment for anyone involved, whether creatively, personally, or professionally. After witnessing some concerning patterns of behavior, I've realized that I can no longer in good conscience enable further actions that could negatively affect anyone working within this space. For these reasons, I feel it's in my best interest to completely distance myself both creatively and personally from As I Lay Dying.
I certainly agree that there was an unhealthy environment that made leaving for a new tour with the previous lineup unrealistic. It had become difficult to figure out even the smallest details, and I can admit I can stick strong to my vision for the future of As I Lay Dying, even when others think it should go another direction. It saddens me to think about the behaviors, communication, and patterns of interaction that led up to the tour cancellation. Phil and I no longer saw eye to personally, creatively, or financially. Discussions during this time prompted his decision to depart first, with each of the tour members deciding to leave shortly after, as they were not interested in going on without him. Unfortunately, that wasn't the order in which everything was made public, as some statements were rushed out during a chaotic time in response to rumors.
And that brings us to late 2025, and Team Lambesis is returning with new band members. He's on his third chance, and people are giving it to him. Why?
I don't know.
What I do know is that Tim needs an urgent psychiatric evaluation. I really do think steroids did a number on him. As I said in the beginning, the guy was skinny, and in a matter of nothing, he bulked like crazy. He became a gym bro. Nothing bad with that. But the way he got his size was anything but natural. And the fact that the people around him keep supporting his insane behavior, I fear the story will repeat again and again until something really bad happens. If that issue is not resolved, if his anger problems keep ballooning up, his life will turn into a terrifying Groundhog Day. And I'm kind of inclined to believe he's already there. What do you think? Leave me your thoughts in the comments.
Can you stop?
I need fucking love. I need fucking love. I need fucking love.
Stop. Stop.
I need fucking love.
What do you expect me to do, you psycho?